Hi everybody, I'm Katie, Every Birth Matters, and I am a hypnobirthing practitioner and doula based in Birmingham. I've been asked to do this short video today just to give you a bit of information about what doulas are and what doulas do. So I'm just going to be a bit reflective with you on my own experience and how I work as a doula across the city. So primarily I'm a birth doula. So usually when a woman decides that she wants a doula, it's because she feels that maybe she would like a bit of additional support during birth, and that can be for many different reasons. A lot of the time it's because women want to feel that they have choice and that they feel empowered during their birthing experience. A lot of women feel that they know exactly what type of birth they want, they know how they want to feel, and usually they know that by having a doula support them and their partner through birth can be a way of them achieving that. So usually when women decide that they want a doula, they will speak to several doulas in the area, and doulas should encourage that. Doulas should encourage women to look at doulas profiles, whether that be on the doula's website or whether it be using an organisation such as Doula UK, where you have access to many different doulas there that will tell you a bit about themselves and how they will support you on your pregnancy and birth journey. So once you've found the doula that's for you, so once you've found that person that you feel you could spend 48 hours with, or that person who you feel can really be there for you in that most amazing, precious time of birthing your baby, that doula will then usually arrange with you to come and see you antenatally for a couple of hours each visit. So usually two visits you'll have, and during those 2 visits we will talk about things such as your birth preferences, so what desires, what wishes you have for birth. We talk about the different options that are available to you, the different environments that you can birth in, supporting you to make choices and decisions about the care that you want, really. And it's not just about all that, it's about educating you. So, you know, what's going to happen to your body during birth, what you can expect when you arrive at hospital, or what you can expect if a midwife is to come out to you for a home birth. All those different things we talk about. And so then we get a plan of exactly understanding what it is you want for your birthing experience, for birthing your baby. At the same time, we meet your partner, or we meet your family or your other children, so that we embark on a really trusting, honest, open relationship with you. And we're there for that practical and emotional support. We're not medical caregivers, we don't give medical advice. So if at any point you felt that you needed that, we would always signpost you back to your care provider. So doulas are primarily there for respecting your wishes, listening to you, educating you, nurturing the mother. And then usually what happens after your antenatal visits, a doula would go on what we call on call at 38 weeks till 42 weeks of pregnancy. And that means that in that period of time we are awaiting your call. We're awaiting contact from you to say, I think I'm experiencing the signs of labour. And then prior agreement, we would have made prior agreement to say that when we would come out to you. So depending on where you're birthing, if you want to stay at home, and it all depends sometimes on when you feel that you need us. So it's more about when you feel that you want us there for that support, when you and your partner feel ready, that you want your doula to join you. And when your doula does join, when you call your doula, so the 4 weeks on call is about we make ourselves available so that we can usually be with you within an hour to an hour and a half, and we will be there to obviously then support you and your partner wherever you decide that you are birthing your baby. So when we then meet up with you, we go through offering you all the different bits of emotional and practical support. Sometimes we'll take a step back and leave you and your partner to take some time together, and sometimes we can be there helping you, supporting you in finding a comfortable position that you want to birth in, holding your hand. whispering you kind words of, you know, and offering you that love and nurture that you need, that you should have. Actually, you should have in this most precious, amazing time of birthing your baby. Doulas can advocate for you. We can support you and encourage you in your choices, give you information so that you, if you're faced with any circumstances that you're not sure on what to do, we can support you in helping you find out, you know, the facts of evidence and things like that, so that you are making an informed choice, so that you're there in the pregnancy. It's not happening to you. You are taking part. You are making decisions about what you feel is right for you and your baby. As I said before, we don't give any medical advice, and we would always respect and follow your wishes, however you decided to birth. So if you was deciding that you wanted to go completely natural with no drugs or intervention, then we would support you with that. If it was that you felt that you wanted an assisted birth, or you felt that it was the right time to, you know, have that, then we would support you with that. If you was even planning on, you wanted a cesarean birth, we would support you with that as well. So doulas will support you with whatever decisions you make, and the most important thing really for us is that you feel informed and you feel it's a choice that you make, not that somebody else is making for you and casting that choice, you know, that decision on you. So doulas will be there for you during birth, as you give birth, and then after you've had your baby, we're there to support you to continue on your birthing journey. So that would be helping and supporting you practically and physically, showering. We encourage skin to skin and the golden hour, so we encourage babies to be with mum as much as possible in that first hour, where they can get comfortable, where babies can also then start to establish a breastfeed. So a lot of doulas can support you with breastfeeding too, so that those early hours when you have your baby, we can be there to support you with that, if that's what you wanted. And then usually when you feel that you are happy and comfortable and you're happy for your doula to leave, that's when your doula usually leaves you and your partner to some precious time together with your baby. After that, when you return home, they'll keep in contact with you, so if there's anything that you ever need or you need to speak to them for any reason, they will be there. And then usually within the first week after having baby, we would come and see you and admire your beautiful bundle of joy and hear how you felt that things went from your perspective. And obviously help with any other ongoing things, such as, you know, if you did feel that you needed extra support with breastfeeding, we can signpost you to different things like that. So that's generally the role of a birth doula, nurturing you so that you feel in your best optimal emotion to be then nurturing your baby. Postnatal doulas are doulas that come in after that period, so after birth. They can offer you practical and emotional support around the house, and it all depends. Some women will want a doula 5 days a week for X amount of hours a day. Some will just want one visit a week. Some will want a couple of visits a week. It all depends on what it is you feel that you need in the early days, really. So if you felt that you needed more practical support around the house, then doulas can do that. If you felt that you needed more emotional support, where you wanted more hands-on support and practical, you know, support with baby, then they can come in and do that too. Every woman is different. Every woman will want something different, and that's about you negotiating what you feel that you need with your postnatal doula. So that's really about what doulas are and what doulas do in the pregnancy world. You know, a lot of women that feedback to doulas say that they have reduced shorter labours, so that their labours are not as long, because doulas are able to help and support them in changing positions and things like that. There's a 50% reduction in caesarean rates as well. So by having a doula and by having that support and feeling empowered and confident to birth the way that you want, we've seen a reduction of up to 50% in caesarean rates. And there was also a 40% reduction in forceps delivery as well. So when you look at the information and the statistics around having a doula, there's a lot of high percentages with a lot of reductions of interventions. So a lot of women say that when intervention was near, with the support of my doula, I was able to deter from that, and I didn't need that intervention at that point, which is, you know, a lot of women want to walk away from their birth experiences feeling empowered, which they should. We have a right to do that, and that's what doulas are about. Doulas are about empowering women to have the birth that they want, to follow women and help them, support them to make the decisions that they want to make for birth. And not just, you know, you and your partner. It's not just that we're there for women. We are there to support you and your partner. We hold both you and your partner. We hold the space as much as we can so that women can birth the way that they want to and feel comfortable. There's lots of other things involved in birthing. You know, we talk a lot about hormones and creating the space, the ideal space for birthing, which is there's so much we can go into, which your doula would usually go into that sort of stuff with you during your antenatal visits. But if you would like to know more, it would be fantastic to hear from you. I hope you found this video really useful. You can visit my website by going to www.everybirthmatters.co.uk. There should be some leaflets out for you, so please do take one. Even if you're not having a baby, you might be in the future, we don't know. Or if you've got a friend that you can pass it on to, I'd be grateful. If you want to know anything else about hypnobirthing too, please do let me know. Get in touch at katie@everybirthmatters.co.uk. I am holding a live video webinar session this Sunday evening at 8 o'clock. So if you'd like to know more, you can email me, katie@everybirthmatters.co.uk, or you can find me on Facebook just by searching for Every Birth Matters. I hope this has helped. If not, just understand what the role of a doula is. As I said, more and more women are choosing to use a doula now, and it's something that we work alongside midwives. We want to work alongside midwives so that we can give you the best possible care for birthing your baby, the best possible experience, because that's what you should be having. Everyone should walk away from their birth feeling it was a positive birth experience, and that is the main aim of a doula. So please do get in touch, pick up my leaflet, or just visit me on my website and just drop me an email. Thank you for listening, and I wish you all the best in your birthing journeys or parenting journeys, wherever you are. Thank you very much. Take care.